Hi there, I'm Ashwin, one of the co-founders of Spine AI. We built Spine Canvas to help founders and product leaders simplify their core tasks of ideation, critiquing, research. You want a space to bring all of this in together, work with AI, generate multiple different threads in parallel, organize all your thoughts, generate prototypes from this, and then finally ship them out to your engineering team to actually build. So today I'll do a quick walkthrough of what all of these things look like for a company that we are all hopefully familiar with, Linear. I'm just going to copy the website URL for Linear and then paste it directly onto the canvas. We scrape the content from the website, pull in the relevant information so that we can use it downstream. And now this becomes a block that you can connect other blocks to on the canvas. Give me a 2-sentence pitch for Linear. What do they do? Who are their ICPs? What markets do they serve? And give me an overview of their direct and indirect competitors. So while this is generating and the results and synthesizing, I'm going to queue up the next task as well. So I'm going to connect it to another block where I essentially say, give me an overview of the market in 2026 that Linear serves. I don't fully know yet, it's still generating, and what new trends are and what are the opportunities and risks in this new market for 2026. In parallel, I'll kick off another stream here where I'll come in and explore the ICPs a little bit more for Linear. And I'm going to say, give me a specific persona for each of the ICP that is listed. And so here I'm going to say, give me a digital twin for each of these personas. Keep it quite specific to an individual person representing this group so that I can later use this for critiquing my projects and features. This is going to go ahead, and when I do run, it's going to create one block for each item. So this is for the first software engineering team item, and it's running all of them in parallel now. So here the market research is complete. We'll leverage this market research, and what I'm going to do is say, based on this market research, come up with a list of features that Linear needs to build in 2026 to win the market. Okay, so now we have 4 features that it has generated for a Linear to win the market in 2026. I'm going to first go ahead and assume that this is a good list, and then let's continue with generate a PRD for each of these features. So here it's gone ahead and generated a PRD. I'm going to select all of these PRDs, use the bulk functionality on Spine, and then connect another block, which is a prompt block to say, give me a user flow which best illustrates this new feature. So now that I've generated all the user flows for each of these different features, I'm going to now connect prototype block, which will then illustrate this feature so I can use this to visualize what this feature looks like. So I'm going to say, give me a prototype of this user flow in the Linear app. And then I ran this, so now it's going to run each of these blocks in parallel. Okay, so we see that all 4 of these prototypes have been generated. So now let's go in and inspect this prototype. And here there's a message from Slack, so I'm going to send it to the Linear integration. So Linear is analyzing it, and here we see that there's a high confidence issue on the triage, which is open just now via Linear bot, and then we have each of these tags with the reasons as to why they were chosen to be what they are. And then we go into the other one, which tends to be something that needs some review. And then you click on it, and then you can update it for future design issues. So this is something that I can say yes or no, and then it looks like the new issue has been created.